These little WLN radios, whatever you call them, are pretty fun. You could use them as FRS radios, 440 radios, anything like that. With Chirp, you could put anything. It can even go up to 480 megahertz. Yes, it does. I programmed this radio for my brother, so he can listen to native police. A little label I put on there, not the best looking, but it'll serve a purpose. Massachusetts, believe it or not, a lot of it's still analog conventional, and I think a lot of that is because a lot of dispatch centers are within the town itself. There's not as much regional dispatch as there is down south, and virtually no encryption either. There's another radio here called the, which I like better than I found.
Power on.
It's called a
7.
KD-C1. Excuse me, KD-C1 Plus, and it has channel numbers on it.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I thought originally this came out before COVID, came out in 2020. I thought it was a push to talk, but it isn't. This is your push to talk right here, which I'm not even on any real. I'm not even on any. Oh, the battery just died or fell out. I think the battery's dead.
Power on.
The battery fell out. Let me put the
13.
and it uses the BL5C type battery, which was a very common battery in cell phones back in the day, like a universal battery for cell phones. But this radio
14,
here
15,
has
16, 1.
the channels right there, so you can tell what channel you're on. Is it a nice feature? Yeah, I guess. I mean, it has. See, it keeps dying when it transmits. Let's try a different battery.
Power on. 1.
See, it lights up when it transmits like that. This is set to FRS1. The software for the KD-C1 Plus is non-chirp. It's Chinese software. So you basically got to stay up in the FRS range. I think you may be able to do 440, but this one might use as my little carry-around FRS radio. And I'm going to take one of the other ones here. And I need to order another one of these, though. I may not give this one to my brother, because the clip there, forget it. You know, it's just something he wants to have. So get these here. So let's have some basic FRS communications. But how does this work? Well, the options aren't really much on the software.
6.
Basically, squelch, scan. You can set this key here
4, 3.
to be scanned. And now it's scanning, and the light will blink. And it's set for native police in Massachusetts, so it's not gonna. We're not gonna hear that here, obviously, in North Carolina. I'm not gonna transmit on 472 megahertz, even though it's none of the UHF T-band frequencies are used down here. I'm not authorized to transmit there. We got my FRS channel that I use. I don't care if you know what it is. If a PL tone, low power or high power, because there's no individual sending on here. And every FRS radio should have channel 1 open, in my opinion. This is also a repeater capable radio. I'm still trying to get into GMRS a little more. I got my call sign and everything now. But this is going to be a nice little radio. What I like about it, you can put in the charger there, and it'll charge. It's green because the battery's good. But the thing you can't do is you can't take the battery here, and you can't charge it. As I remember, you can't charge it at the same time. Maybe you can. I remember it squealing. They got a backup battery here. This would be something really good to have, a WLN. I would get the regular series, because the Plus series won't do beyond 470, whereas Chirp will let it do beyond 470. Just make sure you set duplex to off. You want to transmit on the police accidentally.
3.
To stop it from scanning, you hit the plus sign down. It'll beep.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It'll beep like that if you accidentally transmit, so you know it's inhibited. And I want on TX inhibit, somebody accidentally talking to the police. The receiver in these radios are better than quality. They're all right. I mean, they'll do what they're supposed to do. They're very loud too. But this is a nice little radio to have if you live in an area where UHF is analog still for police and fire or even EMS, and you just want to listen to your dispatch. Analog, of course, not P25 capable. Just simple. I really like it. What else you got here? The only thing about it, though, is you can charge the radio from the thing, from the radio itself. But the problem is it's a bigger USB type cable. I forgot the name of it. It reminds me of the digital camera cables. But if you had to, you could go like that. But not many people have these readily available. Also, this is the same type of cable that'll fit the Uniden scanners. But you got your charger here, and you know, it's a much better option, I think, than buying a police scanner and listening to 2 or 3 frequencies. And you know, and at some point, all these towns are going to go digital, I think. For the most part, being the clear. Some of the towns too. I heard Motorola doesn't make analog equipment anymore, so they get DMR and run an analog on the side of it. But anyhow, scan your volume. This is the antenna. It's a little small thing. You can use Kedwood style Baofane mics on here. You have a belt clip, which clips very nicely. Stop scan channels.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And what corresponds to each channel. Fire scene, I put that so my brother understands better. It's fire ground. Interesting though, just simple. That's one thing I miss about Massachusetts are the analog radio systems, but they're rapidly becoming P25. But it's P25 conventional. So pretty fun little radio.
Receive box 265, 14.